Times have changed, and in order to stay relevant and continue to serve the public, parliamentarians believe it's time they do as well. We begin tonight on this morning's session in the upper chamber. Senators today having their say on a resolution that would essentially give Parliament management and control over its own budget. As it stands, that's in the hands of Cabinet. Leading off today's debate, Senator the Honourable Michael Halkitis suggested that the appointed standing committee also look at how duties for MPs have evolved.
As you know, members of Parliament are called upon to represent their constituents' views and interests in Parliament. They're also called upon to render assistance and to attend to the needs of their constituents. And to assist with this, Madam President, we have seen the allocation of constituency office and other allowances. And so, as part of their deliberations, are these allowances and are these resources that are available to members of Parliament still adequate, given the passage of time and the increase in responsibilities and expenses.
Expenses like small capital projects within the constituency. You see, Halkitis questions whether $100,000 is still adequate.
The reality is, Madam President, that some members of Parliament have more resources themselves, or they can have access to more resources by virtue of their connections and who they are, and so that we do not so that representation does not become or I don't want to say remain. So it is not a rich person's game, so to speak. If you're wealthy, if you have access to resources, you can better serve your constituents. How do we make it level the playing field, so to speak?
As Foxhill MP Fred Mitchell recently argued in the lower chamber, Parliament's physical state long a bone of contention that needs addressing once and for all. In plain view, the date etched on Parliament goes all the way back to between 1813 and 1815. That's over 200 years ago.
And we need space, Madam President, space for members of Parliament to meet constituents so that they're not standing in the road. They don't have to hope that the committee room is empty, or you can go into a corner of the committee room. But if someone has an emergency, they come to see the member of Parliament, there's some place you can go to sit down and speak with them in a conducive environment with privacy, etc.
Legislators are also making an argument for the committee to look at the way Parliament ultimately conducts its business, the end goal to ensure the public has a better understanding of what goes on. Halkitis reasons that digitally archiving parliamentary proceedings would also be a plus.